Hi guys, it's Nancy and I'm back with another process video for you. And this is more in my series up on the Hey Little Magpie blog post. And I'm using the papers from a kit that I picked, and I had this lovely piece of paper which was from the Basic Grey Adrift collection. I bought this a while back when I sort of first came back from the States. Knowing I wanted to, scrap these kind of pictures, but it worked perfectly with the by the Sea My Mind's Eye papers. You saw me do this technique on a layout not so long ago if you've watched my channel, and it's where I can use both sides of a paper. And so I want to use this beautiful sort of geometric design, but there's also a dark navy wave on the background, so I wanted to use that as well. So I just took a bit of brown cardstock, which is from my stash, just an old bit of brown cardstock that I'm probably not going to use, because if I use a bit of cardstock like that I tend to use a textured piece. So I've got these 3 photos that I want to scrap. It's so funny, I've got so many photos like this of just like, the horizon with whales, or the spray, and it's just so cool. The middle one is a picture of my boyfriend taking a picture. So I'm just gonna put those up the middle there. This is one of my go-to designs. I do this so often to like scrapping. I think I made 6 layouts and used 20 photos. So I was really chuffed with that. It's a really good way to get lots of photos on your pages as well. So all I'm doing here is then just using the reverse of that, because the gap that has not got anything is actually just filled by the photo, so it doesn't show at all. So I'm just going to cut this bit down a little bit, and then I'm just going to stick that down behind the photo, because it just helps to frame the photos. Sometimes I mount the photos, but other times I don't. And I was really happy how this came out, and as I said, this is kind of one of my go-to designs at the moment, especially within this album. And I quite like the idea that it's going to be repeated as well. So now I'm kind of thinking I want a card, something to base my layers on, and I decide to go to that Becky Higgins Project Life piece and pull a card from there. I'm just actually flicking through my embellishments here first, and I wanted to try and use that banner up because that space was pretty perfect, but I nudged it over a little bit, it'll work perfectly, but I do end up putting that on the layout. Just kind of looking through my stash, because this is like the second layout that I made, so I wasn't necessarily 100% sure of everything. When it got to the final layout I had less left, and I also knew everything that was in the kit as well. So I'm using this card which says Adventure. This was actually the reason I brought this pack of cards. I said it's a 4x6 pack, and I also got a pack in the Chamel Christmas box as well, so I do have 2 lots of them, which again I think has helped me not be so sort of frugal in using them because I knew that I had some. So I'm just adding some gold mist on there to pick up the gold. It works actually quite well with this collection. A lot of the embellishments have silver foiling on. I'm perfectly fine mixing those up. I don't mind that at all. I think, gold and silver works alright together. So I'm just going to place that card there and decide that I'm going to actually keep this layout pretty simple and just do some like minimal embellishment. I'm not actually going to do any journaling on this piece. As I've said, there's going to be layouts, there's going to be pocket pages as well, so not everything needs to have the journaling space on. Sorry, my brain went dead then. So just sticking that across there, and that just works perfectly on that card. It just kind of fills up that little space. I'm taking again that silver banner piece there, and again the silver and the gold works fine together. And I'm just going to use that to put a little cluster at the top. So as I said, this was super simple. I think this layout took me about 25 minutes. And I think that's fine, because sometimes when you're making, a series of layouts, you don't need to spend hours on it. And actually the embellishments that came within this collection were just perfect. They just worked. So I've used one of the date labels. I've then used some of the stickers that came in it, and I absolutely love these tile stickers. I could see myself buying them for whatever collection it is, because I just think it's such a great size. I love a tile sticker. So I'm just sticking that down there, so it says Adventure at Sea, because it felt like a proper adventure, kind of just like roaming around the sea looking for whales. It was so cool. You're going to get really bored of me talking about it, honestly. By the time I finish narrating these videos, you're going to be like, yeah, shut up, Nancy, we get it, you had a good time. So yeah, I'm just looking through the wood veneer. I'm wanting to choose one to put at the bottom there, so I'm just kind of going through and seeing what I've got. There was kind of quite a good collection, you know, different kind of things in there. I think I put one that said explore, dream, something. I can't see it in the video. But yeah, I really liked, just the kind of putting that wood veneer there, and again that neutral wood actually worked really well. So I'm really happy with that. I was just then playing about whether I was going to put in this another bit of cardstock, but actually decided to leave it pretty much as is. So that says explore, dream, discover. There you go. I zoomed in so I could see. I decided I want to just bring a little bit of red up to the top with that banner, so I just pulled off a little starfish sticker. That's fine. I didn't see a starfish, but it's alright. And then I'm just going to put a little silver star, and then I'm going to kind of fuss around a bit, but then decide, nope, that's it, it's all good. So as I said, this is a really quick, really simple layout. I really love how this came together, and it really kind of shows the photos and that brilliant paper, but they don't clash too much. Well, they don't for me. I really like them. So I'm really super happy with this quick layout. I hope I showed you how you can quickly scrap some photos as well. So I'm just going to put the date stamp in there. I really like having all the date on these, especially as it was my birthday as well. So that is it for this layout. Thank you very much for stopping by and watching this super quick video, and I'll speak to you all again very soon. Bye!